If you say very happy, very tired, very busy, this video is going to completely change how you speak. So stay with me because this is worth it. So first, I want to be real with you. I'm not here to tell you that saying very is wrong. Native speakers say very all the time, and I also say it. When very is the only word you reach for, your English stops growing, and I think you deserve better than that. So today, I'm gonna give you 8 real everyday alternatives that native speakers actually use in real conversations. Not in textbook, not in classroom, but in actual life. And the goal is simple. More options, more expressions, and more confidence. So let's get into it. When you first start learning English, you do what everyone does. Very good, very simple, very small, very boring. Very everything. And honestly, it works. People understand you. No problem. Like you're saying the right thing, but it doesn't sound quite right. Like something is missing. Like you're repeating yourself and you just don't know what else to say. That is where better vocabulary comes in. It doesn't change your English completely. It just makes what you already say sound better. And today we're going to fix that. All right, word 1. And this one, I know you use it all the time. Instead of saying very tired, here is what you should say instead. Say this. I'm exhausted. I am drained. I'm wiped out. I'm running on empty. Let me give you some examples so you hear how these really sound. Have been on calls all day. I'm completely drained. I didn't sleep well last night. I'm running on empty right now. After that workout, I am wiped out. I literally cannot move. Here's a tip for you. Use exhausted when your whole body is tired. Use drained when it's more mental, like after a long day of thinking, talking, and problem solving. Now, here is something I want you to notice. When I say very tired, it's completely fine, no problem. But when I say I'm completely wiped out, people can feel it. It's completely human and it's completely natural.
I'm exhausted.
I am exhausted.
Oh, I am exhausted.
See? That right there is actually how it sounds in everyday conversations. Word number 2. This one comes up all the time during birthdays, good news, or achievements. Instead of saying very happy, try these instead. I'm thrilled. I'm over the moon. I'm delighted. I could not be happier. For example, I got the job. I am absolutely thrilled. We're going on holiday next week. I am over the moon. She said yes. I honestly couldn't be happier right now. Thrilled works great for promotions, exciting events, or achievements. Delighted sounds more formal and polished. Perfect for when you're in a professional settings or writing an email. Over the moon is an idiom. It's not literal. Obviously, you're not on top of the moon, but that image right there, feeling so happy, feeling like you're above everything else.
Baby, I'm over the moon for you.
That's the power of expressive English. It paints the picture. This one, I hear it all the time. Very busy. Very busy. Of course, I get it. Life is busy, but let's upgrade this one a little bit. For example, I'm swamped. My schedule is packed. I'm tied up right now. Have got a lot going on. For example, I can't talk right now. I'm completely swamped. My whole week is packed. Can we reschedule for next Monday? I'm tied up till next Thursday, but let's connect after that. Swamped is very casual. Use it with friends, colleagues, or anyone. Tied up is a little more polished. Use it in professional settings. When you say, I am swamped, it already sounds like you're overwhelmed. You don't need to add very because the word does all the work for you. That is what strong vocabulary does. One word says it all for you. Now be honest with me. Do you still say very busy? Let me know in the comment because I am curious. I still say it, by the way. So, all right, staying strong and let us hit number 4. This one is everywhere. Very good. Thank you. Very good. Thank you. It's not bad, but it sounds a little flat, right? Here is how to make it sound like a real person talking. That was solid. That is impressive. Well done. That was really well done. You really nailed it. For example, that presentation was really solid. Great work. Honestly, this is very impressive. I didn't expect that level of detail. When someone says that was solid, they actually mean it, not just being polite. Nailed it is very casual and high energy. Perfect for when celebrating someone's win. If you do something and someone says very good, it feels mid, right? But if they say, you nailed it today, that right there feels like a real compliment. So which one would you rather? Very good or you nailed it? Let me know in the comments. Okay, we're getting in the rhythm now. Phrase number 5 coming up. All right, this one is very important because angry has levels. Sometimes something is slightly annoying. Sometimes you're genuinely upset. And sometimes you're absolutely furious. So instead of saying very angry for every single situation, try this. I'm furious. I'm frustrated. That really bothered me. I'm upset about that. I was very furious when I found out what happened. I could not believe it. The whole situation really frustrated me. It didn't need to go that way. Honestly, I didn't appreciate how that was handled. It's not okay. The key here is to match the word to the level of feeling. Frustrated is milder for everyday annoyance. Upset is more emotional and personal. Furious is the strongest. Use it when something genuinely made your blood boil. Being specific with your emotion is a sign of high emotional intelligence. When you say I'm frustrated versus I'm furious, people understand exactly how you feel. No guessing, no misunderstanding. All right, we're halfway there. 3 more to go. Okay, actually, quick pause right here. If you're learning something new in this video, and I genuinely hope you are, I need you to hit that like button. Drop a comment or share with a friend who is learning English. And I'm not just saying that because it helps push my video. I'm saying that because your support is what keeps me making more content like this. So every time you interact with my video, it tells me, keep going and keep making these contents. And if you want part 2 of this video, which is ready to go, comment part 2 in the comments right now, and I'll get it to you. Okay, back to business. Number 6. This one happens to all of us. In meetings, in classroom, when watching the news as well. Instead of saying very confused, here is what you can say instead. Say this: I'm lost. I'm completely clueless. I don't follow. That makes no sense to me. For example, I read it twice and I'm still completely lost. They explained it so fast. I was clueless. I had to ask again. Sorry, I don't follow. Can you break that down for me? I'm lost is probably the most common and natural one here. Native speakers use it constantly, even in professional settings. It is honest, direct, and no one judges you for saying it. A lot of English learners are afraid to say I don't understand. Most times they just nod their head and smile. But the people who say, sorry, I don't follow, can you explain again? Those are people who actually end up understanding more. Number 6. This one is very visual and fun. Okay, very interesting. Can I be honest with you for a second? Sometimes when we say very interesting, we don't actually mean it. We're just feeling the silence. We're buying time. But when you use stronger words, it sounds like you genuinely mean it. So say this instead. This is fascinating. That was really engaging. That was thought-provoking. That actually surprised me. For example, that documentary was genuinely fascinating. I watched it twice. The lecture was really engaging. The time just flew by. This is actually really thought-provoking. I want to read more about it. This is the type of response that makes conversation feel more alive. Okay, last one, number 8. Let us end it on a high note. This one comes up at work, at school, or everyday life. Instead of saying very difficult, try these. That was no walk in the park. That took a lot of effort. It was a real struggle. For example, the exam was really challenging, but I got through it. I'm proud of myself. The first week was really tough, but it got easier after that. Learning this skill was no walk in the park, but it was worth it. Challenging has a slight positive energy. Like, yes, it was hard, but I faced it. Tough is natural and very casual. You can use it anywhere. No walk in the park. It's an idiom, and this idiom means something was far from easy. And it's very commonly used by native speakers. When you say something is challenging, you're not complaining. You're basically saying, this tested me and this pushed me. And honestly, that is a very difficult story to tell about yourself. What is one thing you found really challenging this week, but you're proud of yourself that you did it? Tell me in the comments. Okay, here is one thing I want you to walk away with today. You do not need to stop using very. You have 8 better options, and the more you use them, the more natural they'll become. Language is not about perfection. It's about expanding your range. Every time you choose a more specific word, you become a stronger speaker. Every single time. Okay, before we go, one quick round. I'll say the old version of the phrase and you tell me the new version you've learned from this lesson. Very tired. Awesome. Very happy. That's what I'm talking about. Good. Very busy. Okay, look at you. You're on the right path. See? You already know these and they're already becoming yours. So if you want to speak like this every day, naturally, confidently, without doubting yourself or overthinking every sentence, this is exactly what I work on with my students in my classes. We do not just learn words, we learn how to actually use them in real conversation with real people. Make sure you check the link in the description if you want to know more. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.